What's up, y'all? This is Tom the Spurs Dude coming at you, talking Spurs basketball. Yes, it's Tom the Spurs Dude back. Well, first of all, the San Antonio Spurs coming off a couple of games, obviously losing to the Toronto Raptors, a game that which brought Tim Duncan for only the second time in his career off the bench. Timmy being benched by Coach Pop. Pop trying to experiment with different things, and obviously came off with the loss. Against the Raptors, the Spurs, they tried to come back at the very end, came up short, and just couldn't get it at the end, missing free throws, and we saw the same scenarios that usually happens when Tim Duncan goes to the line. Other than that, for games coming up, going against the Pistons in San Antonio at the AT&T Center, that game will be on FSN tomorrow. So be sure to check out that game, and also hit me up on Twitter. You can find me on at Tom the Spurs Dude on Twitter, and keep up with my tweets, as I will be keeping posted about Spurs basketball on there. So it's great to be back making a video. There's a little shout out to Mr. Toy Smith and Mr. JR Sports Brief. Actually talking about Gilbert Arenas and his situation with the guns and all that nonsense going down in Washington, D.C. There's no place for that, Gilbert. No place at all. So I don't know why you're bringing guns to the Verizon Center, saying, oh my God, my little girl's at home and I can't have the guns at home. What kind of baloney is that? You don't bring guns to the Verizon Center, just like you don't bring guns to the AT&T. I mean, it's just that simple. JR Sports Brief put it very well and clear. It was just stupid. And it ain't no T.I., you ain't no Lil Wayne. It's just stupid. So, Gilbert Arenas and the Wizards, they've got their own those situations to deal out. Well, enough with the Wizards, enough with Gilbert Arenas, more with the Spurs. Richard Jefferson, how has he been doing? A lot of Spurs fans talking about, well, Richard Jefferson isn't really doing anything with the Spurs. It's taking him a long time to gel. When's RJ gonna finally step up his role and gel in with this team? I can see where a lot of people are going. There's also talk about the Spurs maybe trading for Raja Bell to the Charlotte Bobcats. Only problem, now Mike Taylor brought this up, Ticket 760 brought this up the other night. By bringing in Raja Bell, you're bringing a defender. Not so much an offensive shooter or scorer, but he can defend. In 2006, he defended Kobe Bryant in the playoffs when he was with the Phoenix Suns. So bringing in Raja Bell could be a pretty good factor, but is giving away Roger Mason Jr. For Raja Bell a very smart thing to do? You're giving away offense for defense. Well, that depends. If Raja Bell is A, healthy, he has a little wrist injury. B, is he going to score? If he's not going to score, that's a lot of points you're giving up by giving away Roger Mason Jr. Raja Bell better score, because Raja Bell and Roger Mason are two different players. One defends, the other one shoots threes all day. And so, you know, that could be an option, getting Raja Bell. A lot of people talking about how the Spurs, they need to trade someone to get someone better. I think R.C. Buford knows what he's doing. Or at least he knows, I hope he knows what he's doing. But obviously, there's a lot of talk going on about trades and stuff like that. Right now we're 20-11, last time I checked, after losing to the Raptors, 20-11. It's not such a great season, but then again, it's not so bad. When you look at the teams that are just suffering in the NBA right now, I mean, when the Spurs beat the Heat the other night by 30 points, I mean, just out ridiculous. Didn't make any sense. Lots of stuff happening with the Spurs. I could go on about how Manu's doing. Ginobili playing pretty well. He's playing like the Manu Ginobili of old. It's good to see Manu Ginobili play the way he did a couple years back, because now you're starting to get confidence with the San Antonio Spurs. By Manu being Manu, you know, the Spurs will win more ball games. They score more. They play better. When Manu has an off game, they struggle. But that's why it's important to always have extra players to step up. Roger Mason has done a very good job. Previous 5 games, at least 5 games or more, he's stepped up his game, scoring up to 20 points a game some nights. So Roger Mason doing a very good job. Matt Bonner, Michael Finley have been injured for the past 3 weeks, and I have absolutely forgotten the Red Rocket. I have forgotten about Michael Finley because it's been real easy to forget these players when you have the Masons, the Ginobilis, the Parkers, the Duncans stepping up. When everyone on this team plays as good as they're playing now, it's very hard. I mean, it's very easy to forget about Matty B. And it's not that the Spurs are lacking him, but it's real easy to forget about him when other people are stepping up, you know. Other than that, shout out to Drea Avent, doing her thing in LA. I believe she's working with Fox now. She started in San Antonio, so shout outs to my girl Drea Avent. Much love. And Tom the Spurs dude, thought I could make a little video for y'all. So just to let y'all know I'm back, I'm here, I'm alive, I'm flapping my wings. So Tom the Spurs dude, this is the Spurs show. Holla at your boy.